Nick, from your perspective as a player who's been through something similar where, a head coach has been fired midseason, how does a coaching change affect the locker room vibe at this point in the year?
I think it can do one or two things. I think it can either send you all the way to the tank, or you can, might have that late season rally. You rally around. You really have nothing to lose at that. If your coach is getting fired mid-season, like y'all have something seriously wrong. And I remember when Coach Wright got fired. Who did we just lose to? I think we had just lost in New England or something like that. We came in, they had pushed the team meeting back a little bit. Ballard came down and was like, we relieved Frank of his head coaching duties. And I've never been a part of anything like that. Like to fire, your coach mid-season, I was like, and of course I'm 20, 21 at the time. I'm like, yo, this is insane. Like, I can't even write this in a movie. So, hey, we're gonna leave out, and just be back ready to work on Wednesday. We leave out, it's kind of like, okay, like, and then we go hire Jeff Saturday and it's like it's working on ESPN like yesterday, so it can do one or two things. I don't think that the Giants, they have something over there with those young guys. Like Jackson Dart, the aura, how he plays the game can bring life into that New York team. Scatterboom, the way he runs, how he plays, the effort, the grit, the determination he plays with. And then of course, Malik Neighbors, who he showed what he could do, last year as a rookie. It's one of those things where I think they should have given it a little more time to play out with everybody being healthy. Because, of course, injuries are a part of the game. They're unfortunate. But they beat the Chargers. They're in games at the end. Of course, there's going to be some rookie, young guy mistakes. But I think when you bring in a quarterback like that or you bring in young guys like that, you got to give time to see the whole thing through. You've got to, for sure.